everyone. Oh, okay, now I'm going to start. Aloha. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. We'll start in just a minute. Just letting everyone in. Thank you for being here. We're from all different time zones, so no matter what time it is where you are, thanks for being here. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna get started now just to make sure we have enough time for everyone. So welcome again and thank you for being here. We're super excited to have this virtual fair session for you. Our session is titled Beyond the Mainland, Exploring Canada, Puerto Rico, Guam, Virgin Islands, Hawaii, and Alaska. So I am Reina Tagalikod from the University of Hawaii at Manoa, and I'm happy to serve as today's session moderator. We are going to start with some really one slide, quick information about NSC in general. And then the main focus will be about the different campuses in today's session. So each of the representatives will have an opportunity to present about their campuses. And after that, and that should take about 30 minutes or so. And after that, the remaining 30 minutes of the session will be devoted to breakout sessions. So you will have an opportunity to speak to the various coordinators in separate breakout rooms, and you could ask any questions that you have. So what is National Student Exchange besides the most awesome thing ever? NSE provides accessible collegiate study away experiences to undergraduate students. There are over 170 different campuses that students can exchange to across the continental US, but there's also Guam, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, and Canada. NSC is very affordable for students. There's two options to pay for course tuition and fees. Home payment is when you pay the same tuition and fees of your home campus. Host payment is where you pay the resident tuition rate of your host campus. And each coordinator, when they present, will give more information about which payment plan they're open for. NSC is open to students of all majors. And to be eligible, you need to have at least a 2.5 GPA, be in good standing at your home institution, and be enrolled full-time. And there are opportunities to exchange for 1 semester or 2. And this quick video, 1 minute long, highlights the opportunities on National Student Exchange.
There's no sound.
Sorry, thank you for bringing that to my attention. There is no sound. You know, we forgot to test that before our session today. Anyone know how to do that? Okay.
Reina, go ahead and stop share.
Okay.
And then share again. And when you get that window to pop up, when you select which window, at the bottom, there should be a little square that you check to share sounds. I think it says.
You are absolutely correct.
Yeah, and that should work.
Thank you.
You bet.
Okay, enter password. Oops, not correct. So sorry. Thank you for your patience. Trying to reshare my screen. There we go. Is that okay? Awesome. Please work sound. sorry again about that. Okay, so we have some super awesome campuses in our session today. They consist of Brock University, University of Alaska Fairbanks, University of Guam, University of Hawaii at Manoa, University de Montreal, sorry, I'm not pronouncing that correctly, University of Puerto Rico at Cayes, sorry, I'm not pronouncing that correctly as well, the University of the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, and the University of Virgin Islands, St. Croix. So let's get into it. We'll have each of the campuses present now.
Okay, so I'm going first. Hi, everyone. My name is Sarah. I'm representing Université de Montréal. So as you probably know, Université de Montréal is located in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. There are more than 40,000 students attending Université de Montréal every year, and we welcome also a lot of international students, with over 1,000 students from our exchange program every year. We have more than 100 different undergraduate programs you can choose from. So it goes from political science to psychology to chemistry to physics to translation to literature. Well, yeah, we have many programs. And university ranks among the best. University of Montreal. University of Montreal ranks amongst the best universities in the world. Rina, you can, yeah, thank you. Regarding our study programs, the first thing you need to know is that all of our regular study programs are taught in French. We require, well, students must have an upper intermediate level of French to study in the regular program, which would be a B2 level of French. But there is also a certificate of French as a second language, which could be an option. And students must have an intermediate level of French to study in this program, which would be approximately A2 to B1. And this program is interesting because it allows students to take courses of French, so they can improve their French language, and at the same time take 1 or 2 courses from a regular program. So it's a good combination. And what is fun about Université de Montréal is that you can learn in French in a bilingual environment, because in Montreal and at Université de Montréal, people will be able to answer you in English, talk to you, speak to you in English. So it can be reassuring if your level of French is not super good. It will improve, but in the meantime, you can use English. Yeah. So to convince you to study at Université de Montréal, well, Montréal is one of the world's best student cities. It's a very beautiful city. It's fun to live in. I live here. People are nice. There are 4 seasons. I love fall. I love winter. We have a lot of snow. It's a really clean city, safe city. So yeah, you can go around without, yeah, it's very safe. And then Université de Montréal is a really big university. The campus is very wide. It's very vibrant. There are a lot of activities organized for students. And it's also a very multicultural university, as Montreal is. So these are the things that I love about my university and about Montreal. So yeah, I hope I convince you to come and study at Université of Montreal.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jane Crawley, and I'm the manager of international learning programs at Brock University. Brock University is located in St. Catharines, which is in the Niagara region in Ontario, also in Canada. We are about 30-40 minutes from Buffalo, New York, so very close to the US border, and about an hour or so from the Toronto airport, and about an hour and a half typically from metropolitan Toronto, from downtown Toronto. We're a university that has about 20,000 students, and we have students coming from over 100 countries, so a very diverse student body. Brock is located in an incredibly beautiful part of the world, in part of Canada. We're a self-contained campus, meaning as you can sort of see from the photo on the screen there, everything is within one place, and the campus and the city are not mixed together. So everything at Brock is part of Brock. We're located on the Niagara Escarpment inside a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, one of very few universities in the country who has that, which basically just means, as you can see in the photo, it's a very beautiful natural environment. I'm always inspired and amazed every day when I walk around this campus about how beautiful it is and how lucky I feel to work here. Brock is, in terms of student services and student satisfaction, we've been ranked for 5 straight years #1 in Canada for mental health supports for students. So we have a very welcoming, inclusive, and supportive environment for students who are coming from all over the world. We have over 130 undergraduate programs, including a degree granting program in sport management. And Brock was the first university in Canada to offer a Bachelor of Sport Management degree. So as we'll see on the next slide, I believe, or could be the next one after that, a lot of focus on sport. The Niagara region is gorgeous. As I was saying, we of course have Niagara Falls, which you can see in the photo, but we are also in Canada's largest wine region. Approximately 80% of all of Canada's wine is made here. So it's just beautiful, beautiful environment. Brock has home payment only, so students would be paying tuition to their home university. International students are welcome. So if you're an international student, any citizenship is welcome. And full-time status at Brock, Canada looks a little bit differently than the US because we don't use credit hours, but 1.5 to 2.5 credits. It would be anywhere from 3 to 5 classes in a semester, which is anywhere from 9 to 15 credit hours a student would be taking. And we do have lots of on-campus housing available. So despite some busy housing in other places, Brock has tons of availability for students on campus, so you won't have to struggle finding somewhere to live. We can go to the next slide, please. So we have programs in six teaching faculties. So applied health sciences, which is where we have programs like nursing and sport management, as I mentioned before. We have our Goodman School of Business, Faculty of Business, education. So Brock does have a teacher's education program. So there are some courses available for students to take in education. Humanities, we have a separate campus in the downtown area that hosts our Marilyn I. Walker School of Fine and Performing Arts. We have a very large social sciences faculty and then also a faculty of math and science. So it's a comprehensive university with various programs available that sort of fit most students' typical needs. And then most notable programs, we do have an oenology and viticulture program, which is the science of winemaking and grape growing. So as I mentioned, with our connection to the wine industry, we do have a degree program in wine science and winemaking. So that there's a wine tasting class that students often like to take as an elective class when they come. And then sports management as well is quite popular. Many Brock grads have gone on to work for teams like the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Toronto Blue Jays. So we have lots of fun connections to the sports industry. And almost all courses are open to exchange students.
Hey y'all, I'm Rebecca Mencia. I am the incoming exchange coordinator for the University of Alaska Fairbanks. We are America's northernmost land, sea, and space grant institution, and one of only a handful of universities in the nation with that Triple Crown distinction. We are home to more than 8,500 students from all over the world, and whether you're looking for a greater sense of purpose or a true sense of belonging, the UAF community lives authentically and believes that life is what you make it, that knowledge is indeed power, and that a natural curiosity about the world around you will always be your best GPS. And Raina, would you mind push and play on that video? It's a real short one.
When research right here makes the whole world smarter. When the community has your back, no matter where you're heading, there's really only one place you can be. The University of Alaska Fairbanks. At UAF, the world's biggest challenges are ready for you to solve. That's how tomorrow looks from up here. See for yourself at uaf.edu.
Awesome. And you can go to the next slide as well.
When research.
Thank you. All right. Well, so at UAF, with undergraduates making up 89% of the total student body, UAF is a hotbed of diversity and fresh thinking. You'll quickly make new friends, and because our backyard is the vast environmental laboratory of Alaska, UAF attracts exceptional individuals, academic superstars, and adventure seekers alike. Trathyadah is the indigenous name for the ridge on which UAF sits. This land is comprised of 2,250 acres, including a vast network of boreal trails, outdoor ice climbing, and robust programs for getting students outdoors to experience Alaska at its finest. You can go to the next slide. Awesome. So here at the University of Alaska Fairbanks, you'll master your fields of study, make lifelong friends, and explore an environment like no other. As an alumni like myself, I can say that attending UAF is truly a unique and unforgettable experience. And we've got some pictures there of the Northern Lights over campus up in Fairbanks. And that's all I got for you. Thanks all.
Awesome, thank you. So unfortunately, the University of Guam representative could not make it today. So I'm just gonna play this video that they have here. There we go.
Hey, aloha everyone. My name is Allison Yap, and I'm with the University of Hawaii at Manoa. And we are located in the beautiful Manoa Valley, which is just outside of downtown Honolulu. And we are on the island of Oahu. We have approximately 19,000 students in total, and over 14,000 of those are undergraduates. We have students from all 50 states and 128 countries and regions. We have 99 different undergraduate majors to choose from, so we've got lots of things for you to study here. And we are located in the most diverse community and environment in the world. We are consistently ranked among the top 2% of universities in the world, and we have nationally ranked NCAA Division I athletics. And this photo here was taken from our fall 2023. The last photo was our fall 2023 gathering of incoming NSC students. We welcome over 200 incoming students to the University of Hawaii at Manoa every year. So we hope that you can join us. And the next slide, please. Whatever you're interested in, UH Manoa and Hawaii has something to offer you. We have excellent academic programs. We are a land, sea, sun, and space grant university. We're a research intensive university. Academics-wise, we're a great campus, but we also have lots of other things to offer as well. Again, we are in Hawaii. A lot of people want to interact and engage with the beautiful environment here, whether you are into hiking, snorkeling, surfing, adventuring. And I just want to highlight the top right photo was taken at one of the lo'is or the taro patches here, right on campus. When you do come to UH Manoa, if you decide to come here, we really strongly encourage you to get involved with the local community, maybe volunteer like these students did, or take classes to learn about your new home in Hawaii. We have lots of clubs, opportunities to engage and interact with people here. And next slide, please. So if you do want to learn more about the University of Hawaii at Manoa, I encourage you to join me in the breakout room. We offer a very unique multicultural global experience, and we really pride ourselves on providing a Hawaiian place of learning. And this upper right-hand corner is a picture of our lower campus with the athletics. The bottom photo, you can see some of our students from last year with Diamond Head in the background on Waikiki Beach, which is fairly close to the campus. So I hope to see you in the breakout room. Mahalo.
Hello, I'm with the University of Puerto Rico at Cayey. My name is Alessandra Rivera. I'm the director of the exchange programs and the admissions office, and I'm here to explain to you what the UPR Cayey offers. We are located in the central region of Puerto Rico in the mountains. We have another campuses in Puerto Rico, but this is a very special one because we are in the middle of the island and we are located 45 minutes from San Juan, that is the north part of the island, and from Ponce, that is the south part. So we are like in the middle, and also our island has 100 by 35 square miles, so you can go around the island in just 1 day trip. So we are a very small island, and also the summer climate in our country is all year round, so invites you to go in outdoor activities, swimming, hiking, surfing, and also cultural activities and music festivals are very high. A lot of students like to go to those too. Our enrollment is 2,218 students, but we have 24 bachelors to offer and 28 minors and four professional certifications in physical education and also in athletic and recreation. Our language of instruction is Spanish, but the science and the business department, some books are in English, so you can, deal with that. Some you can do the next slide. The students should have like a intermediate Spanish to have our classes here in Puerto Rico because our tests, most of them are in Spanish, but if you have any difficulties, some faculties can help you with that. So don't be scared. So our campus highlight in the programs is the natural sciences, psychology, business, and education, our notable programs. Also, the multicultural experience in art, music, and education is our best attraction, and the experience of practicing the Spanish language each day, it will help you a lot to improve in the language. Also, you can do research while you are on exchange, and also I used to. I do extracurricular activities taking you around the island to see historic places, sharing with other exchange students from other UPR campuses. And also, the best thing is that if you come here and our tuition, if you go on host payment, is approximately $2,600. If we can do also home payment too, but it will be a good thing, it's less money, to take courses. Those pictures are from the UPR Calle, and also those this picture right here is like the little town of Calle, where the university is located. Next. It's very important to tell you that also we have a lot of organizations, student organizations, so you can even share there another experience or any other activities around the island working with those students. So I hope you come to UPR Calle, and I hope to see you in the breakout rooms. Thank you.
So good afternoon or good morning, and welcome to America's Paradise. I am Shadiran Felix, coordinator at the University of the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas. So the Virgin Islands is located in the Caribbean and has a population size of approximately 87,000 people. Specifically, St. Thomas has approximately 42,000 people that live on this island. Our average temperature year-long, it's about 85 degrees. There are many opportunities to travel to other Caribbean islands by boat or on plane. So you can travel to St. John, which is approximately a 15-minute boat ride. You can take a boat to Water Island. It'll take you about 7 minutes. You can fly to our sister island, St. Croix, for 20 minutes, or by boat, 2.5 hours. You can also go to the British Virgin Islands, which is about 45-minute boat ride. And then you can also go to beautiful Puerto Rico, which is about a 30-minute flight. Next slide. So UVI is a publicly funded liberal arts and land grant institution that was founded in 1962. We are the only HBCU located outside the continental United States. We offer 50-degree programs, well, 99-degree programs, and we have 6 schools and colleges. One of our notable programs on the St. Thomas campus is marine biology. The St. Thomas campus has approximately 1,100 undergraduate students, which translates to a 12-to-1 student-teacher ratio. So with small class sizes, our students get to know their professors as well as their classmates. So there are a few unique classes that our campus offers. If students are interested in learning to play a musical instrument, then you should consider signing up for our steel pan class and learn to play one of our cultural instruments. If students want to learn more about the Caribbean and the Virgin Islands, then you should take courses such as Caribbean art, cultural geography, Caribbean history, or history of the Virgin Islands. Next slide. So there are many ways to get involved on campus because we're small, but we have about 20 student clubs and organizations. Students can attend events such as homecoming, new student initiation, Paradise Jam, basketball tournament, picnics on the beach, and Water Island getaways, which are all great ways to meet people. So when students need a break from academics, they can take a 5-minute walk to John Brewer's Bay Beach and snorkel in the bay. We recently opened our 13D Research and Innovation Center. In the center, there's a creativity lab, a Zen relaxation room, and a restaurant. And lastly, UVI offers affordable housing and tuition to students. Like Puerto Rico, our tuition is about $2,700 per semester. We guarantee affordable housing for NSC students. Additionally, some of our community highlights include our St. Thomas Festival, which happens in April/May of every year, as well, of course, we're in the fun and the sun and the sea. So we have water sports, sailing, and diving. So in closing, you can go to the next slide. I hope you enjoy this short video, which highlights some of the activities you can do on and off campus. I look forward to speaking with you in the breakout room.
Hey Explorer, I'm so glad we caught your attention because we're about to introduce you to the best NSC experience. We bring you that culture and flair that you won't find just anywhere, and at a certain time of the year, it's time to hit the streets and stare. Because in April, our rich culture comes out to play, and so can you and your friends on Carnival Parade Day. So come try our exotic fruits, vegetables, herbs, and spices, and indulge in our rich and unique African heritage. Every twirl of our bambula skirts is a celebration of where we came from, and you can join the celebration with the UVI Bambula Club. Now that's just a few things that our island makes us proud of. I know you're getting excited, so let's zoom into our campus. Have you dreamed of a dorm that's overlooking the sea? Sitting in the tropics under some pumping AC? Have you dreamed of leaving class and walking to the beach? Or maybe even having class in the middle of the sea? Well, the University of the Virgin Islands is really your dream come true. Not only do we own a beach, but we have parties on it too. There is so much you can do here without a car or a bike. You can walk just a few minutes to take this epic Batcave hike. But nevertheless, transportation is easy. Catch the bus around St. Thomas or jump on a ferry. Wait, didn't we tell you we have over 100 islands and keys? So sail over to Water Island or take the St. John Ferry. Plus, in less than an hour, you can be in a whole new country because the British Virgin Islands sits right across the sea. In just one day, there is so much you can see. Or you can take a trip for a weekend and rent an Airbnb. So fly out to Puerto Rico. I know this sounds great for spring break. Or even fly to St. Croix. We know some cheap flights you can take. Now, I hope you're excited and that we really got your attention because we're ready to give you the best NSC experience.
Thank you.
Well, good afternoon. I'm on the other island, the Big Island, the one that's 40 miles south of St. Thomas. And many of the things that Mr. Diamond Felix just told you about are very similar for our island. Those classes she named, we have them as well because the University of the Virgin Islands is one campus, one university, two campuses. So we want to see you down here. Now, what makes St. Croix special? Go ahead and show that next slide, Miss Reyna. We are self-contained on our campus, and there it is. And we have mountains very close, big heights that you can see from the campus. And even though we don't have a beach in the backyard, not everybody does, our beaches are like 10 to 15 minutes away, maybe 20 by bus, and that's a lot closer than where some of you may live for a beach. We live very close to nature on our island. We are the agriculture station for the university. We are a land grant university, and most of that activity takes place on our island. We've recently reopened our School of Agriculture, so those classes are available and primarily on our campus. So we also live very close to culture. You saw those pictures of Carnival. Well, guess what? Ours is around Christmas, January 6th. So you can either delay your departure in the fall or speed it up in the spring, and you can catch the St. Croix Festival. Next slide, please. So we also offer many of the same programs that Mr. Diamond Felix told you about. And there is Buck Island, one of the attractions of St. Croix. There are boat trips out there daily. that you can go for half a day, all day. Some operators will provide the food, some you take yourself. The Buck Island Beach is the one you see down there. It's featured on many, many calendars and postcards, and it is one of the greatest beaches that we have. We also have snorkeling at the other end of that island. And so we also have those transportation options that Mr. Dyron Felix mentioned, particularly the one over to St. Thomas, where then you can reach all those other things, as well as Puerto Rico. And we're a little closer to Puerto Rico. And I often have NSC students who go over there for some of our long weekends or over Thanksgiving or over spring break. So let's have that last slide, Miss Raina. So there's the seaplane. It flies back and forth, and that is a real experience. I will say flying into the St. Thomas Harbor is very beautiful, but so is coming home to St. Croix, where you're going to find the warmth of the Caribbean. We're a little smaller, so we get to know you just like you do in St. Thomas, but there are all kinds of water sports here. You get a little glimpse of our residence hall and some of the other beaches, and those guys in the red pants, those are mocha jumbies, and they are part of our festivals here in the Virgin Islands. So if you want a really cultural, nature, beach, island experience, please come and check us out in St. Croix. I will be letting you speak with Mr. Dyron Felix, who's going to stay to represent the University of the Virgin Islands. But we sincerely hope that you will look into the University of the Virgin Islands. We're a great destination, and we're the land of endless summer. So come on down. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you to all the presenters. It's so awesome to learn about your campuses. And thank you everyone for being here again. So now we're gonna have the breakout rooms. So this will be an opportunity for you to join whichever campus that you're interested in, and you could ask more questions. You should have the ability to move yourself into a breakout room. If you need help, just stay in this main room and we can manually move you. You can move from room to room if you want to as well. We hope that you do consider National Student Exchange. And to get started, you would connect with your home campus NSC coordinator, which you can find on our website, nse.org. So thank you all for being here, and then we will open up the breakout rooms now.
Kelly and Brianna, do either of you need to be assigned to a breakout room?
Thanks for your help with the breakout rooms, Leah.
You're welcome. I'm spacing off a little bit. Oh, oops.
Sorry.
And stop recording.